There it is. There's the hole. There's the kick. It's away. It's good. It's good.
Welcome everybody to episode 3 of Snap, Hold, Kick.
Episode 3!
Holy sh**. That was so loud. You just blew my eardrums. Where'd you pull that from?
I had it ready to go.
What the hell did you ever?
Oh, I've always wanted to do that.
Well, now you got it out of your system.
Welcome back to Snap, Hold, Kick.
Yeah, I busted his load already.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. My ear's full on ringing right now, but I mean, there's warmer weather on, like, in the future.
It's on the rise.
It's coming. We can see it in the forecast is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's right there. So
And
I'm
man,
holding on to it. I'm holding on to it.
Are you gonna wear that even when it gets warmer?
I might have to swap it out for maybe the oversized tee, the shorts,
Or maybe the midweight?
the midweight one over there.
Midweight, feed the
Presented by Feed the Fam,
That's right.
our sponsor.
Right, and you can get one of these using our code SHK member20
Brand new discount code.
for 20% off at their website, which is gonna be in the description.
Sure is. Very, very prominent guest from the recent Grey Cup.
Yeah, this one's been a long time coming. We've been trying to get him on the show because we think he's got a lot of good insight. He's a great athlete, and I think he's gonna do pretty well.
And he's Canadian made.
And he's Canadian made.
No tariffs on him, baby.
Yeah, just like this.
Just like this.
Just like
Canadian made. No tariffs.
For the last couple of days,
Yep.
we have put out on our social media a poll to you guys about what you think the most common specialist stereotypes are.
What is a specialist to the person around?
What's the first thing that comes to mind? What I've created last night at 1 a.m. was our specialist stereotype board. Okay? So we're gonna go over,
Very artistic.
thank you very much. We're gonna go over 8 specialist stereotypes.
Number 1,
Here we
specialists.
go. Let's see how easy these are to take off.
I hope they all rip off at once.
Okay, specialists are good at golf.
That's a good one. I like that. I feel like the thing that comes around is like, it's such a precision game that we play,
Yeah,
so it can be compared to golf a lot.
yeah. I think there's something here you're missing though. We have a lot of downtime.
We do have a lot of bad time. We do have a lot.
So we spent a fair amount of time at the course.
But the stereotype is specialists are good.
Yes. Number 2, specialists play ping pong all practice. These are real submissions that we actually got.
I can't say I've ever seen a ping pong table on the practice fields,
Yep.
but I do know from inside source, it would come out to practice, do the specialist period, and then they'd actually get to go inside to the players' lounge and sit down for the rest of practice.
This really depends on the team that you're a part of. I feel like I understand where the thing is coming from, because we go to practice, we do what we have to do, but we can't get too many reps in, right? Because if you're punting 100 balls a day, by the time you get to game day, you're gonna be, your leg's gonna be tired, you're gonna develop bad habits. So on the sidelines, we definitely do invent little games and things to keep us occupied.
Sure.
Number 3, specialists are nice guys, lovers, not fighters. Again, I didn't write most of these, so.
I'm definitely a lover, not a fighter.
I think this is true.
I could throw a big old headbutt if I need to, but like.
I think this is true for 2 reasons. The first is, if you're a specialist, one of the things that you need to be is a guy that's able to fit into any locker room.
Yeah.
You can't rock the boat.
We tried teaching Win that.
Yeah, we tried teaching Win that. I think he improved a little bit. But so yeah, I think in a way you kind of have to be a glue guy. Number 4, specialists love wristbands and headbands.
That is true. Our
That is
game day
true.
drip is the most important.
Yes.
Not my most proud moment, but photo shoot, freshman year of college, I was running the single glove and the 2 bicep bands.
Oh God.
And then throughout the season, I actually ran the 2 bicep bands around here.
But you just got here from Australia then.
I thought I was
You didn't have an
swaggy. I was
understanding
like,
of
I looked
etiquette
good. I
at
was
the
like,
time.
yeah, it was bad. I had like the long flowing hair. It was rough. We maybe put a picture on the screen whether I can whether I want that up there or not, but we'll see.
This is true because this actually serves a purpose. Like if it's a warm game, you want your hands to be dry. So the sweatbands are actually like for a practical, real purpose. So,
Yeah, that's why I had the 2 bicep bands on my arm.
yeah, and the bicep bands are because,
I was a dickhead.
he's got trauma or whatever. Okay,
My arm.
specialists are Australian.
Believe it or not, Bombshell, one of the hosts actually is Australian, which is crazy.
This is gonna have to be a no though, because I'm not Australian.
Yeah, it's
And I
punters.
hate Vegemite. I cannot stand Vegemite.
Oh,
I know. See, when I say it, it physically hurts.
that's my childhood. That's what I eat every day.
Yeah.
Punters. There's a lot of punters that are Australian.
Yeah, I'd say this is true. Punters are Australian. Even if they're not born in Australia, they slowly become them as they punt more and more. Specialists, oh my goodness, are all the same. Kickers and punters.
Oh,
Kickers and punters,
my
they're all the
God.
same.
I tell you
I
what.
know where this one actually came from. I can actually tell you.
Yeah, I know exactly where this came from. My better half.
His girlfriend.
Um,
His girlfriend said this.
which is,
So I'll let you address it.
yeah, pack your things and give me my key back. Like I'll say to people, it's like, oh yeah, like I play football, and they're just like, oh, what position you play? I'm like, oh, I'm the punter, and they're like, oh, you're a kicker, and I'm like, nope,
So I
close.
Here we go. Next one. Specialists have an easy job.
Whoa.
I think you've seen from our show, and the guys that we've had on here, and the guy that we'll have on here today, it is not easy.
Nope.
It is not
The
easy.
whole reason why here.
Yeah.
The whole reason.
Yeah. But they just get someone else to do it. Simple as that. Specialists, this is the last one.
Last one.
Specialists are perfectionists.
I'm gonna agree with this.
Yes.
And every single position has so many opportunities to go out in the field and perform. And if they mess it up once, it's all right, you up, fix it next time. Whereas like if we go out there, we might only be on the field 6 times a game in comparison to 60. And if we up, like if I shank a punt, I might not get another chance to go back on the field and fix it.
Yeah.
So it's like, we have to be perfect every single time and dialed every single time in what we do.
Yeah. Although you have to be a perfectionist, having that mentality and that stress sometimes doesn't lead to the best outcomes on the field,
Without a doubt.
right? So it's like, this is like a yes, but like a hesitant yes. It's like, yes, but it's also something, it's good and it's bad.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
That was
that's
good.
that.
I like
yeah.
that. I like seeing a bit of insight from our followers about
That's
that.
right.
I think it's time to go into specialist concept of the week.
Let's do it. Presented by Feed the
Presented
Fam.
by Feed the Fam. I've got it this week. We're going to work on molding the football. So
Molding.
yeah, sorry about the language barrier. Big thing that I had to learn was being really fast with your hands and getting the ball into position. And it's something that I struggled with over a long time. Hands is one of the most important things about hands are one of the most important parts of the punting scheme, because you have to be so fast and it's all about the drop. If your drop's bad, no matter how good and powerful your leg is, it's going to be a kick anyway. So molding the ball is when you catch the ball to getting it to position. So ideally you want your thumb splitting the top panel and your middle finger running down the side seam. So from this position, you have great control of the ball. The ball should be at about 11 o'clock, a nice flat drop, and it should be positioned just on the right side of your quad. So as you drop the ball, it makes contact with your last 3 toes to kind of get that spin and get that ball to go up and turn over in that nice tight spiral. That's it. That's as simple as it is.
Should we get into our guest?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Very exciting guest. Let's go see who it is. All right, today we have on the show 2-time Grey Cup winner.
The most outstanding Canadian of the 2024 Grey Cup, Dejon Brissett.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate
See
it.
ya.
Have you on, bro?
The problem is people don't think specialists are athletes, right?
Okay.
So that's why we have you come on the show today. The basic premise is you're gonna put us through 3 workouts that you think will best show us, or the viewers, how good we are at playing receiver, right? If we have any potential. And then we're gonna put you through a little snapping, a little punting and kicking to see how good you are at our position.
We're gonna start off with some cones. You know, a little tennis ball action. See if you could do a little Tony toe tap. You know what that is?
I had no idea. No.
Do you know what that is? Yep.
That's our shit, yeah.
It's the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know
All
what
right,
it is.
so we'll start with that. Then we'll get into some over-the-shoulder stuff.
Okay.
To me, that was the hardest catch. And then we'll do a couple routes to see what you guys got.
You know, I actually played a little. I did play a little receiver back in the day for the Cambridge, Ontario House League Football League under 10 years old team. I was a pretty good wide receiver.
You are talking so much today.
So we actually do this every day in practice.
The new prize possession. We can use that as a Karen. What do you want this one?
All right, so we're gonna do 2 curls and an out. See, he already got his wrong foot up. We talked about this. He can't be coached.
You just said.
You have to be coachable.
It's like this.
Yeah, you gotta ask the ref if you're on side. Okay, yeah. He knows something. Ready, go. Okay. Yep, in here. Yep. Fight that side. Ooh! No, that's good on Sundays.
We need a.
That was good on Sundays.
You see that?
That was nice. Ready, go. Oh, okay. Okay. There it is. Yep. Oh, and he's in bounds. You know what? I need to throw the ball more out so they can.
Made it a little easy.
Made it
on me.
easy. Okay.
Made it easy on me.
All right, now that you guys got the gist, let's get into it for real.
Oh, that's.
Let's do another one.
Yeah, well, that was my fullest. That was my half speed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, me too. That was my, yeah. Look at that.
Ready, go.
Let's go.
I got the drag.
Yeah.
I got the drag.
Ready, go.
Oh!
Okay, it's all right.
Oh!
Okay.
Come on!
Yeah.
Hey, how about you catch this?
It's the white ball on the white background. It's just, that's difficult.
Tough.
He's lying.
It's difficult. The thing is we have these guests on and we do like 2 reps of a workout, and to think that how many plays are in an actual game, it's like 100 times this.
5 and a good catch, and then I'm probably like done for the game, I think. Gatorade, maybe a glizzy, something like that. Wouldn't mind a hot dog.
So we're gonna do curls.
Curls.
Do you have any idea what a curl?
Yes, I'm on my, I am so, yes, I am so, I'm on my.
Very well done.
Good job. I'm telling you, none of this defense. Put me on the field.
And go. Hey, I don't know. We might got some athletes at special teams. Oh, you want to do that? All right, bet. So you just follow my lead. Ready? Right here. Rhythm. Yep. Slow down a little bit. You guys moving too fast.
Too fast?
Yeah. When I say balling on me, balling on 3, you fade away. Okay, ready? Balling on me, balling on 3. 1, 2, 3. Balling. There it is.
Touchdown.
Shout out JG, man. Shout out the receivers, man. Shout out Toronto Argonauts.
Put some like really cool music behind that.
I'm gonna throw you a go ball, but it's gonna be one of these that you gotta trap.
We're running the game now. Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team be holding it down. We know we running it now.
You see that?
Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change.
I really like it.
Watch the game change.
I really like it.
We'll cut that. We'll cut that out. Yeah.
Definitely, please, definitely cut that. Oh my God.
Leave that in.
That is gonna ruin us.
Leave that in.
That is gonna ruin our show.
Go.
I'm gonna drop.
Well, he gave him an easy ball, right? Everyone saw he gave him an easy ball.
Go.
Watch the game change.
Oh.
Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. I do not gamble, but bet on me.
Yeah!
Hey, I must say, I'm impressed.
This was a major confidence boost for us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that-
we
needed
need
this.
to never have defense on the channel.
Yeah. We're gonna put you through a couple specialist drills.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
So now you gotta see how hard our job is. We'll kind of see what you can do. I know he's saying we're doing really good, but it is so hard. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The time is now.
I'm a specialist.
We're going to start off with a few punt drills. So we're going to start off with how quick your hands are. Obviously, receivers got to be really good with their hands. So now we've got to see what it's like when you get the snap and molding the ball into position. So the ball should be in line with your right quad. So when you catch it, whether that be over here, up here, down here, it should be here straight away, ready to go. In the professionals, you'll have anywhere from 1.2 to 1.4 seconds from the moment that ball touches your hand to the moment that ball touches your foot. Anything longer than that, and it's most likely going to be blocked.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on, I got it. Wait, I'm here.
Waiting to catch the punt snap.
You should get ready to go.
This is just, you can't take it
Imagine
out
being
of
back there ready to punt like this. Right, let's focus on coming from here to getting out to that right quad.
Why are you laughing?
It's a good position, we just want that ball up, nice and straight.
Oh, wait, I'm up here.
That's not
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. He's quick.
Yeah, he's quick.
There you go.
That was pretty smooth.
Hey, come on now.
All right, we're gonna have you kick this one. Do something. You got it out there. Is you kick the ball with your last 3 toes. So these 3 toes, the ball should hit here. So it comes off like that. Getting it out there.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Oh! Look at that. Look at that.
You know what I mean?
That's it, baby.
It wasn't too far, but hey, the form was there, off the right 3 toes.
You quit. That was a 1-0-1.
So too fast.
So you got a bit more time with it.
Okay.
Spiral. 1-1. 1-1.
I got a millisecond to spare.
We're gonna have Adam snap. Full 14-yard snap. That was 1-3.
3?
1-3.
Oh,
There it is.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
good hang time.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
That's a 30-yard ball.
Come on, what was my time?
1-4-2. So that's right on the edge. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty.
Now, how was my hang time?
I wasn't timing that. That's the best we've had so far.
That's the best, I think, punting in the game.
It will be the best for the rest of snap, hold, kick. You know what I mean?
We're just gonna do some punt snaps, okay? But the thing is, when you're snapping in a game, you also have to block. So the first thing we're gonna do, just super quick, is baseline C your snap. Oh, okay. We're gonna do a couple basic things that are gonna instantly change your snap. First is the grip on the ball, okay? You're kind of like doing this like kind of cup thing, and then you're kind of like scooping it, scooping it, scooping it. You know what I mean?
You can tell from all the way back there?
Oh yeah. This is what I do. This is the only thing I got. Of course I can tell.
Okay, fair.
So what you're gonna wanna do is hold the ball like you're gonna throw it. You're gonna take the middle finger and place it on the seam of the ball. Okay? You're gonna create that nice triangle between your thumb and your 2 fingers there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna overhead toss. So everything you do down here, right, is analogous to just doing it up here.
Is it what?
Analogous.
Research that one.
Analogous.
Oh, you said it though. After you give me those pointers, it's gonna change. I did, bro. That feels so uncomfortable though.
You should be watching this, dude.
That man's lasers. From what I'm saying.
It's getting kind of hot, huh?
Gotta put a paywall in front of that, all right. Let's see the stance. Remember how to hold it?
What's the
I did that on purpose. Let's let me see that.
What do they call that? Isn't that called a fire drill?
Yeah, fire.
Fire.
That's called your punter's.
One guy's got to run a corner, one guy's got to run it out.
You just put me in the hospital, man.
Hey,
You just put me in the hospital.
it's all right. You get to show your athleticism. Make sure you don't put that first part in there. Put this one in though.
Not bad. What we want to do is work on what we call your transition, right? So when you're snapping, you can't just be down here. You can't just snap and hang up down here because there's a guy you got to block.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You're going to snap to him. I'm going to give you a little rush and we'll just see if you can do it naturally.
This is a crash course. This is a fast master
Yeah,
class.
Put the weight back on your heels.
Come on, man.
Dude!
It's like that. Yeah.
Yes! Yes! No, you got to go
Over his head?
That was high though, which is, we can work with that. But the big thing is you gotta, like, once the ball's out of your hands, you gotta forget that you even snap the ball and get your head up and block, which is, you know, you're already on the path to do that. All right, so now we'll have you kick a regulation PAT. And yeah, we'll see if you're on the winner board or the loser board.
So I'll tell
Number
you right
one,
now,
right?
I'm on the winner board.
This
So-
would be our first one. Our first winner if you make this.
Don't worry about it.
This is us back here every time.
Kind of sparkly, PAT. I thought a PAT was a layup. All right.
It is for Lyra. Oh! I'll tell you, that's the best attempt we had.
The height. Hey, that's all right.
You should give guys 3 chances.
You should.
That's what you should do.
As a specialist, we only have one chance.
That's the thing. Like, you guys go out there, or offense, defense go out there and mess something up. They've got, what'd you say, 60 other tries to get it right. We go out there and mess something up. Like, if I mess a punt up, I've got 4, 5 more times to kind of get it right.
It's a blessing in the curse.
That gives a little bit of perspective. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's time to give us a little review, a little score from 1 to 10.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give you guys like a 7.58.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
Let's
The,
go.
the reason why you're not 9-10 is your releases were a little
Okay.
shaky,
Yeah.
but we didn't work on that.
Yeah.
The top of the route was cool. Hands were like up there. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So, and then
Appreciate
the over the shoulder, which I thought was hard, you guys did that easy.
Hey, as a snapper, I was honestly really impressed. I mean, I thought like the way that the ball was coming out of your hands was really natural. I honestly think if we were to work together for a few more times,
Yeah.
like you could get pretty good.
Okay. Take it.
I think we both saw it right away.
Yep. Be honest now. You don't have to be
No,
nice.
no, I know. Right now,
Yeah.
like a 7.4,
Okay. I can work with that.
but with a lot of potential.
All right.
With a lot
I
of
see it.
potential in there.
I
Yeah,
see.
That's right.
Cool.
I'm saying the same thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
right off the bat, your times were quick. You had that nice mold. The only thing you need to work on is just ball contact. Hit that nice little spiral, 30 yards at the end there.
Yeah.
With a 1-4 get off. I mean, that's pretty locked in.
I think
This is we're gonna put you at a 7.8.
7.8.
7.8,
overall.
which is the best one we've had yet.
Best one.
Best one.
Best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got the most potential out of everyone we've had on so far to be join the club.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Join the
That's
club.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I think you guys could definitely run through the drills with us pre-practice.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you could do no huddle yet. You guys were breathing a little hard after a couple.
Yeah, I might need a bit.
We'll get on the assault bikes.
Yeah.
And then we'll be ready.
Nothing will get you in football shape like a 2-minute drill.
Okay.
So,
We'll have that in mind.
yeah.
It's 2 minutes.
Next time.
That's 2 minutes. That's like 30 seconds longer than I usually last. So it's fine. Should we go sit down? All right, man. Thanks for running us through that workout. It was good up there. We got a bit of a gauge on. I think we're offensive players. More
Yeah.
than anything.
I think we are. Dejon, what's the there's something sparkly back there. What is that?
No, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well, what did you think about being a specialist for the day?
It's a lot harder than it looks.
No, what? Sorry.
Yeah, no.
What actually is that? Like back there?
There actually is.
All right, cool. I'll show you. Hold on, I got you. A little something.
Okay.
A little something.
There is what?
Oh.
Wow.
A little something we cooked
Okay.
up, man.
There it is.
Grey Cup.
A little something, man. Nothing too crazy, nothing too
That
lazy.
thing is beautiful.
I think it's ginormous.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. I think we all three of us had a part in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think we will have a plaque on there pretty soon with our names on it. Thanks for bringing the Grey Cup. Wow. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Who's Dejon Brissett?
Dejon Brissett is a guy from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Grew up playing basketball, didn't know anything about football, honestly. Ran track as well as a triple jump athlete. Won OFSA twice for triple jump, grade 9 and grade 10.
That's like the high school, it's like the public high school championship in Ontario.
Yeah,
Cool.
like
Yeah.
states, kind of.
Yeah.
It's that language barrier.
Yeah, so, I did a whole bunch of different things. Wanted to go to the NBA growing up, but my offers, actually I got an opportunity to go away to school in Chicago, 45 minutes north of Chicago in Lake Forest, and continued to play basketball and football there, ran track. All my offers for basketball were D2 and D3. All my offers for football were D1, so I went with the football, and here I am.
Whereabouts you play? Where'd you play college ball?
I played at the University of Richmond for 4 years.
Spiders.
Yeah, Spiders.
Yeah.
And then I transferred to the University of Virginia for my last year.
It's true. One of my buddies just actually graduated from Richmond.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he played I think he played 4 years there at the Spiders. Aaron
You know?
Trusler, yeah.
What's his name?
Aaron Trusler.
Nope, don't know him.
Yeah.
I'm old now,
You must
man.
know him.
I graduated in 18. We just signed a guy from there though.
Oh
Yeah, we did. The alignment.
Lineman, yeah.
There
Excited,
you go.
excited for him.
So what was it like transitioning from Richmond to Virginia?
Big step.
It was the way they ran their program was super different. Like I'm not gonna say it was laid back, but it was very intense at UVA. Like we practiced in the morning, and you had to come ready for practice. So that's like that. It was kind of like a pro setting. It felt like I didn't really play that much. I was hurt, but I became a way better receiver just because they ran their program like a pro program. I became the best the best receiver that I was at the time because of how they structured everything. So.
Right.
And the competition was crazy. Like, guys got drafted into the NFL from there, so I got to go against those guys every day, and it was a good experience.
You do a lot of development on the football field. Like you're helping out the youth and repping your brand up here too. We got the sweatshirt, we got the hat,
Yep.
tote bags down here.
This is a tote bag.
It's a tote bag.
Yeah.
Put a big emphasis on that. Like, ding, tote bag.
Tote bag.
Tell us a bit about Ignite, man.
Ignite Sports Group. It's a one-stop shop for motivational speaking, mentorship, and football skills training. Honestly, after the 2022 season, we won the Grey Cup. I just had a whole bunch of free time on my hands. So I cold called some schools, sent out some cold emails, and got some replies because, people watch the CFL, you know what I mean? So they knew who we were and everything. Went in, gave my speech, told my story of how I started to how I got here, the ups and downs and the lessons I learned from it. And honestly, once I saw how receptive the kids were and how inspired they were, I said, okay, this is something I want to do full time. Made it official. I do my coaching on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I feel like I'm, I don't know if I'm making a difference, but if I could change one life, then that's what I want to do. I'm trying to break into the corporate setting, do some mindset coaching for adults as well, because a team is a team, no matter which way you flip it. So yeah, this is my logo. It's like a star, Ignite, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
Spark.
fits, right?
Star, spark type
a
thing.
little fireball.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I think that's
yeah.
great, man. I think you are helping a lot of people. I think so where do you want to move with it now? Like where can people find you and interact with you? What's kind of the plan moving forward?
Yes, we got a page on Instagram, Ignite Sports Group, but it's GRP, not the full word group.
Right there again. Put it right there.
Here. I got a website, www.ignitesportsgroup.com. It's kind of long, but whatever. And then, the ultimate goal is, I've been doing some work with my brother, trying to figure out a way to do some like multi-sport facilities and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I got my camps coming up in April 13th, April 26th. July, everybody tune in. July, my first 5-day camp, 7th to the 11th. Registration link will be
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
You know, check us out, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first Nike Sports Camp. I ended up partnering with Nike Sports Camp Canada.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
So yeah, we got it.
That's official.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, we'll put all of that information in the description so people can find it. The camp dates, all the links to the website and your social media. So
Appreciate that.
That time in July, we might be able to float out and do a bit of coverage of it. And
Yeah.
get some professional
it's our
shots
bye
and
week.
everything like that too.
Yeah, it is our bye week, so it works out.
Yeah, I might postpone the Cancun trip, and we might go, we might go out and get on the Ignite camp. That'd be pretty sick.
Got to tell you a story.
Once upon a time.
So my first professional football game I ever played was a preseason game in Hamilton in 2023. Okay, and I think it was like the second or third time I went on the field for punt. You were playing gunner, right? And I remember on that play, I was running down the field, and I just see you beeline in front of me and just demolish this guy. Like you took him out of existence. And then I went up to you on the sideline, and I'm like, I can't believe I got to watch that happen in front of me. How has special teams been a part of your career?
Special teams has been very instrumental in my career, honestly. I don't remember the conversation we had on the sideline, but I do remember that game. It was at Hamilton.
Yeah, it was at Hamilton.
It was at Hamilton. It's been good. Like my first couple years, I kind of struggled on offense a little bit. Like I couldn't really figure it out. I was kind of nervous a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But on special teams, you just play ball, right? So that's kind of what kept me active, I think, was being a gunner on teams, being a gunner, I don't know what you call them on kickoff, but like the F1 on kickoff, blocking on punt return, and blocking on kickoff return, being the off return. Like I did all 4 teams, right? So that's kind of what kept me active my first couple years. And in my third year, which was my breakout year, the year you're talking about, I was a starter on offense, scoring touchdowns on offense, but also playing all 4 teams as well.
Right.
So to me, like special teams is cool because once you go out there and make a tackle, your first play is a tackle. It's like, okay, I'm here, like I'm locked in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Or once you like make a good block and then the kickoff returner like springs off of your block, you're locked in.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it for those reasons. And then it's just like guys like Jack Cassar just taking people's heads off. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
He's just big meathead running down.
Yeah. Dude, I think it's so cool to see like in the Grey Cup in 2022, the year before I came here, you were that primary special teams guy. And then the next Grey Cup you play in, Canadian, most valuable player in the Grey Cup. That's like such a cool transition.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I think in the 2022 Grey Cup, I think I had like 3 tackles on punt, Like to me,
great stat line.
My role at the time, that was a big deal for me. But then to have in this Grey Cup, develop a little more on offense and score a touchdown and have a few catches and also recover an onside kick, which nobody talks about, but that's my proudest thing.
Yeah.
Because the playoff game before that, remember in Ottawa?
That was
I muffed 2 of them.
Yeah, we had a tough time that game. I think that was kind of a cloud that was lingering over our heads a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I even got moved out of my spot because of it. I was pissed. I slammed my helmet and cracked it. Because I muffed 2 onside kicks.
Kids, don't do that.
Do not do that.
Don't do
Not
that.
endorsed by Ignite Sports Group.
Exactly. The equipment managers wouldn't appreciate that because we were blowing them out the water. It was like 40-0. And then they scored on both of my muffs.
But you care. Like that's why you do it, because you care about special teams. It's an emotional thing because it does change games.
It does. It truly is 1/3 of the game, especially in Canada. It might be more than 1/3 of the game.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
CFL more than anything. It's crazy. Appreciate you coming on. It's been a great show, especially bringing this in. It's been pretty unreal. But that's all we have time for this week. Again, another big shout out to our sponsor, FDF, Feed the Fam, for dripping us out again this week. Jump on the website. It will be in the bio as well as on all our social medias. Use code SHKMember20. It'll give you 20% off all your order. Get stocked up for the summertime. There's some nice styles coming in for the warmer weather as well. And maybe, just maybe, there's a little SHK FTF collab coming out, so keep an eye on that. If you guys want some of our SHK merch, all of that is in our link tree and our Instagram, and we'll put a bio down below as well. Jump on there and grab some merch, and keep an eye out because there's some fresh stuff coming out. The Mr. Brissett will be running on his page as well when we get him dripped out. So
let's do it.
Again, guys, Appreciate having you on. Appreciate you bringing this in.
Of course.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks.